All right, everyone, welcome to Jasper's History Facts. Da-na-na. Well, today is January the 11th, and on this day, in 1878, milk got contained for the first time. So, this is the first time that milk is delivered in a glass bottle with a sealed lid, and it was delivered in New York City. It's a pretty important event for U.S. food safety and things like that. We don't really think about it now because things like the FDA and stuff like that have existed now for almost over 100 years. But a lot of this, like food safety and things like that, wasn't really much of a thing. A lot of people just are like, whatever. And getting things like fresh milk or stuff like that, it might be hard in a big city away from if there are no cows nearby. Now, what they would have done, obviously, is there would have been cows in the city, potentially, and people would have or people would have even went out and get milk, or they just wouldn't have had milk. But getting milk delivered easily changes that. And it helps people get it from a source that, okay, well, it's had to go through some kind of process to get it, pretty simply. You trust the person that's giving it to you and things like that. Glass bottles being delivered was definitely a big thing for a long time. Not so much anymore. Not to say it isn't a thing that happens anymore. There's still some places that do it, but it's just very uncommon. The milkman, obviously. Many people nowadays that are being born now and things like that, the milkman is something that used to happen, but not to live with. It's interesting to think it started really not all that long ago. And obviously people had milk delivered to them in other ways, but specifically by glass bottles, this is a newer thing at this time. And very interesting to see it started in New York City, of all places. Makes some sense. But now you know.